1, next one is what, Sarji? Part 2. Part 1, next one is part 2. Part 2. But let me give one small suggestion. Don't try to search in Google functions part number 1, functions part number 2. Don't do that actually. Are you clear, sir? This is we have divided. Make a note actually. Now today I would like to short the topic. The topic name is called as a functions part number 1. What is the program? You can implement in it three ways actually. 3 ways. What is the first one, sir? Procedure oriented approach. What is the first one? Procedure oriented approach. The next one, functional oriented approach. Functional oriented approach. Next one, yeah. Object oriented approach actually. Before entering into the functional oriented approach, let me explain about what is the problem with the procedure oriented approach. What is the problem? To overcome that problem, function oriented came. Can I continue? First I will explain what is the problem with the procedure oriented. What do you mean by procedure oriented? Writing a program by using procedure. That's what we covered actually. Good. So let me just try to take this. Hey Daniel, what is a procedure oriented? Simple, sir. Writing a program. Writing a what, Sarji? Program by using procedure. By using what, Sarji? Boilerplate code actually. Like a boiler hen. Yeah, exactly. Good. But let me tell you, that is a limitation. Daniel, please show the example. Let me show you example. నేను మీకు example చూపిస్తాను చూడండి. Can you read this word actually, sir? Duplicate. One more time. Let me give one small example. 10:30. Yeah, we have a time. Let me take one small example. Okay, చిన్న example. Let me explain one small example. The example is, sir, I have a grandfather. This happened a long back actually. I have a grandfather, Narayana. My grandfather name is Narayana. My father name is Jeshwant. My father name is what, Sarji? Jeshwant actually. Good. Sir, one day my grandfather was not well. One day my grandfather was not what exactly, sir? Not well actually. Grandpa. Not well. Though suddenly he started asking, dear son, can we go to hospital? Can we go to what, Sarji? Hospital actually, right? Grandfather is not well. If he is asking, then suddenly I started, immediately I told, come on, we can go to the hospital, right? So I started car and we went to hospital. We went to what, Sarji? Hospital actually. Hospital. Sir, please be silent, I request. For the what, sir? Something like a family friend. Something like a family friend. Sir, everything done. Everything what, Sarji? Done actually. Done. Now, this is the way doctor is telling actually. The doctor is talking with my grandfather. Both are friends. Arena. So seems to be, for you everything is fine. Everything is what, Sarji? Everything is fine. When he say everything is fine, I feel somewhat little happy. Because even I feel little tension. But he used but word actually. You need morning walk. You need what, Sarji? Morning walk. That is really good habit. Either you are a youngster or either you are old actually. Morning walk is really good actually. Then that's fine. We taken the report and we supposed to return. Then we are coming back. So we are back to home actually. Back to what, Sarji? Home. While we are coming to the home, suddenly there is one shopping mall actually. Suddenly there is what, Sarji? Shopping mall. Then my grandfather told, stop at shopping mall actually. Then I told, is it required? Then my grandfather looked at me very seriously. Then it's okay, maybe, right? We should respect. Elders we should respect. Then it's okay, pa. Then I have stopped actually. I have what exactly, sir? Stopped. Then directly he went to shoe shop actually. What shop, man? Shoe shop. Why? You understand, I guess. This point he didn't tell when I was in the car. Then he have taken one shoe. That shoe is the Adidas shoe actually. While he's look at my face and he asked, do you want shoe also? Then I told, grandfather is buying. Why can't we say no? I told, yes, I need. I have taken Nike actually. Yeah, good. Then we came to home. We came to what, Sarji? Home actually. We came to home. Now actual cinema started now. Exactly 9:30 p.m. My grandfather called actually. My grandfather called and he is telling, get ready for what, Sarji? Morning. Get ready for morning walk. I told, no. Doctor told you only. You have to go for morning walk. Why I need to come actually? My grandfather told, no, dear son. So let us go together. Let us go at Sarji together. I love my grandfather. Then it's okay. I promise So exactly. Sir, first today listen carefully. Now, so if you see, generally if it is a technical topic, I never enter into the technical topic. I can engage with some content. That content helpful for you to understand the point actual. Can I continue? Good. Sir, Monday, exactly morning 5 a.m. Exactly, that is the day we're supposed to start morning walk actually. 5 a.m. My grandfather almost these steps he is executing actually. What is the first step, Dear son, get up from the bed. Get up from what, Saji? Bed. Dear son, get up from the bed. And fresh up yourself. Fresh up actual. Statement number 2. Right? The third one will be tie the shoe. What is the third one, sir? Tie the shoe. Tie the shoe. So the fourth one will be pick smooth towel. Pick what, Sarji? Smooth towel. Some hadavid is required. Am I right, sir? First today, morning walking. Hadavid in the sense, some over action. First day, right? The next one will be start walk. Start what, Sarji? Walking actually. Very good. Can I ask a question? These are all statements delivered by my grandfather. Can you tell me what is the first one? Get up from bed, fresh up, tie the shoe, pick the smooth towel. Yeah. Pick the smooth towel. The next one, start walking. We'll do one thing. I will use this statement. I will create a program, procedure-oriented approach. What approach? Oh, let me just try to create a. Then by this time, you should know what do you mean by procedure-oriented. I'm very good in copy-paste, sir. Let me show my skills actually. Yeah. Oh, sorry, sir. Yeah. Let me just try to. Very good. Can I run the code actually? Yes, exactly. All statements executed. All statements. Monday walking done. First day, if you done walking, you will get body pains, man. You will get what exactly? And that is a reality. If it is like a 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer actually. Good. First day we done actually. Then do you think only one day walk actually? No. Doctor told keep it every day actually. That is really good for your health. Right. Can you tell me what is the next day? Tuesday also, he is delivering all these statements actually, which is not a good practice. Listen carefully. Again, what we need to do, if you wanted to implement the program, sir, this is already over. The task is executed actually. Then again, you need to reuse the same statements. Then let me just try to run the code actually. Yeah, good, sir. I would like to say, first today, morning walk is over. Second day, morning walk is over. Did you notice duplicate code? What code actually? Then again next day, like this, imagine 3 days, 3 into 5, 5 statements required. How many statements required? Which is not really good practice actually. If you are using procedure-oriented approach, you have to write more and more code actually, which is almost a similar code. This is called as a boilerplate code. What code, man? The same requirement, let us apply function-oriented. Let us apply. Quite interesting, sir. Quite interesting. Let me apply function-oriented. Yeah, good. You can just have to come here. Let me create one small function, morning walk. What is the function name? Morning walk. Then here I have created a function. Let us keep all these statements inside of function actually. Very good. Now call this function. What exactly mean? Call this function. First time you have to define, sir. First day my father is supposed to tell all these statements. Next day onwards, he no need to tell. Just he need to call morning walk. What is that? If my grandfather is saying morning walk actually, I need to execute all these steps one by one actually. Am I right or not, sir? See, now how many times it will execute actually? 2 times. See, this is seriously beautiful actually. Are you getting or not, sir? Now can you repeat one more time? How many times, man? One more time I wanted to execute. Yeah, you can call the same thing. You can call what exactly, sir? Same thing. Can I get a response from you? Right. This is really beautiful. The point will be, of course, procedure oriented is good actually. But we are not using in real time. We are not using in. To overcome this limitation, function-oriented approach came. To overcome this limitation, to overcome what, Saji? This limitation, this limitation, we need to use functions. We need to use what, Saji? Functions. That's what you need to be understand, sir. Okay. Yeah, it's a right time. Just a small kick theory I have given. Let us enter into the actual topic. Creating function and calling the function. Yeah. Not sure. For sure, boss. For sure. But let me tell you. Let me tell you one thing. So imagine the overall coming from zero knowledge. If I explain directly like a technical, actually, trust me, they can see stars in the sky, actually. Right? I mean, they may not. They may not understand. They may not what exactly understand. That's what I'm explaining, kind of some real life example. A real life example. If you feel bored, actually, I'm sorry for this. Pallavi garu, if you feel bored, I'm sorry. Let's move on. But I never change my mindset, actually. I will explain real life example first. You understand, I guess. Let's continue. Good. Now let us enter into the discussion. What discussion? It is. We should respect everyone. Cool, let's move on. Now let us enter into the topic. What is the topic name? Functions, part 1. Chappan sir, functions, part 1, actually, part 1. Now, Daniel, what is a function? Simple. A function can contain group of statements which perform the task. Simple, sir. A function is a block. A function is what, Sarji? Block. That block contain group of statements. That block contain what, Sarji? Group of statements. Let me just try to, I hope you already know. Recently we have created even function. Function name is a Prasad. What is the function name? Prasad. Here you can just to write, hello, good morning. Hello, what, Sarji? Good morning. Good morning. Now, I would like to say a function, this is called as a block of the code. This is called as what, Sarji? Block. A function contains block. That block contains group of statements. That block contains what, Sarji? Group of statements, actually. So, can I read the statement here? Daniel, what is function? Function means a function having block. A function contains block. Block, actually. Block of the code. This block contains group of statements. Group of what, Saji? Statements. What is the purpose of function? The purpose of function will be by using function we can perform operation. We can perform what, Saji? Operation. That's it. We can perform task. You can say action. You can say operation. Anything you can say. I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. Thank you. Task. Best example, this is the way we have created a function. So I'm explaining from scratch. Every topic I'm explaining, I'm considering you are from zero and I'm explaining actually. Yeah, move on. Creating a function. Creating a what, Sarji? Function. Yeah, creating and calling a function. Creating and what, Sarji? Calling a function, actually. Yeah, very good, sir. Yeah, good. A function can contain group of statements which perform tasks. Advantages. Maintaining the code is a very easy, man. Imagine you wanted to implement one project. So there are kind of some 100 lines of the code. How many lines of the code? If you're writing 100 lines of the code like a procedure-oriented approach, actually, too difficult. Maintain kind of some function-oriented approach. What approach, sir? Even Python creator, he followed function-oriented approach. Do you wanted to see the output, actually? Use print function. One separate block. Then, do you wanted to check the data type, actually? Function name is a type. Yeah, separate function he created. Do you wanted to take value at runtime, actually? Input function. See, based on requirement, he created a function. He created what, Sarji? Functions, actually, right? Even we need to learn how to create our own function. Code reusability. The beauty with the function oriented is you can reuse the code. You can reuse the code in the sense, create one time, call any number of times. Create function one time, call any number of times. Any sarlaina meer call cheyochu. Print is a predefined function in Python. So which prints output on the console? Print is a predefined function. When I say function, it's not a birthday function, marriage function. It is a topic in Python. It is what, Sajid? Topic in Python. First time I already shorted when I was explaining about the hello world example and words, that function terminology I have introduced actually, right? Now, types of function. There are two types of functions, sir. There are two types of the function. First one is a predefined function. It is also called as a built-in function. Also called as a built-in function. Second one is called as a user-defined function. What is the second one? User-defined function actually. Predefined function means the functions which are already existing in Python. Imagine there are all functions like a print, type, input, length, range, ID. These are all predefined functions. The moment once you install Python, these are all bonus for us. By default, it is available actually. You can just have to access these functions, right? The functions which are already existing in Python, it is so called as a predefined function like a print, type, input actually. Boss, what do you mean by user defined? Based on requirement, a programmer can create his own functions. Based on requirement, a programmer can create his own function. Those functions are called as a user defined function. What function? Yeah. So practically we'll see how to define and how to use. Time is 10:34. Okay. Fine, sir. Maybe. Yeah. Yes, boss. Yes. Types of function. Yeah. So I will continue from tomorrow. Let us close today's discussion. We done today topic. We done today's session. Don't miss tomorrow's session. I request you don't miss tomorrow's session. Many things we are going to cover tomorrow.